just gonna check your reactions again. I'm gonna kind of trace the crystal, and I need you to look straight in the middle of the crystal. Okay, that looks all eyes, that does seem like you could couple of them too. So and right here, get closer. So again, like the first ear, I'm just gonna pull and cut them
Thank you, Dr. M, for that introduction, and welcome to your spiritual cleansing today. Today it's going to be a combination of a couple different things, but for the most part, we're going to be examining your chakras, and we're using a technique called Reiki. Reiki is a Japanese technique for stress reduction and also can promote healing. Now, this is administered by laying on hands, and this is in the idea that your energy, like Dr. M was talking about, is related to your life force and the way it flows through you. And the reality is that Reiki is always lifeward. So we're going to begin by scanning your body. And what I need for you to do is simply to lay back, relax, and let yourself go. I do want to ask for your consent that I can touch you, because at certain times I will have to touch you. Now, Reiki is going to work either way, so you don't need to be concerned about the how or the if. Just be here with me and fall into this moment, because right now it's just us, and you are in a very safe environment. And I appreciate you allowing me to serve you in this way. So starting with your head and your ears and your jaw and your neck, I am feeling your energy. And I'm drawing the symbol of Chokure, which is power. So when I find spots that aren't warm, meaning I feel your body and there are cold spots, I am moving that energy elsewhere. And I'm going to lay my hands on your body multiple times. And right now we're down your arms and into your elbows, and the precious relation of being able to bend and have flexibility is not just a physical trait, but one of emotions and mentality and personality, being able to be flexible. So I'm feeling kind of your midsection here, maybe your belly, maybe a little bit below your belly, and I put a little bit of energy in there too. And so we're feeling kind of your hips, yep, and we're feeling a little bit down your legs. And as we get to the lower extremities, it may feel when I touch your feet that you are flying. And that is a normal sensation for someone who is experiencing Reiki. And as I move to your knees, and as I move to your calves, and your ankles, and your heels, and your soles, and your toes, just remember to let that go. And the reality is Dr. M did a very good job with your checkup today. And now we're going to turn you over. So go ahead and lay face down and just continue to relax and continue to listen to the sound of my voice as I describe the energy that I'm cleansing for you. And this time we're going to start at your feet, and we're going to feel the energy that grounds you, and the energy that moves you. And while it's one thing to be in action, taking that action and execution is the other level. So very calmly and smoothly, we're moving our ways from your feet to your calf, to your ankle, to your back, and all the way back up to your shoulders. And your shoulders feel pretty good. They're a little bit weighted, and I felt a little bit of a cold spot up there. So I'm going to move that energy right down there, and there's another power symbol, chokare, for you. And feel my fingers distributing that energy in a way that's going to take whatever burden you're feeling right now and remove it. Because whatever you're carrying, you don't need to carry right now, and it's okay. You are safe, you are loved, and I'm going to continue kind of scanning down here. And your back feels very good. Maybe your lower back, maybe your buttocks feel like they're pretty even. So I think we're going to kind of just thank that energy and be with that energy and just continue to embrace and enjoy it. So while this is not a massage for your physical skin, I am moving energy in a positive direction so that you are going to leave refreshed, renewed, both at a physical level from Dr. M, but also on a spiritual level. So I'm continuing to hold you, and we're going to go back up to those shoulders. And what I like to do is I like to make sure that that energy is consistently moving around. Now remember, this is not to change things. This is just to normalize them, because you are safe and you are loved, and it's okay to be out of balance with your energy. So now I'm going to flip you around, and we're going to try something new. And as I move the energy from your ears down to your neck and back down to your shoulder blades, I'm going to pick you up, and we're going to do a little bit more physical touching. And this is a little bit experimental, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to ground both sides using the soles of my feet. So now I am distributing as much energy and love as I can. All 4 areas of extremities are creating a conduit and a safety for you. And just accept this energy, just accept this love, just accept this absolute acceptance. It's not just a tribe, it's not just a collective, but you are loved by the universe, and we are spreading this energy around. We are creating a space for this energy to be the way that it has to be. You are amazing, and I will tell you already, you are so much more even in your energy. And just feel this and take this in. This is all for you. This is all for you. And I hope you found that to be very inviting. And like I said before, we are going to continue to scan up and down your body and to make this feel more even and more energetic for you. And sometimes in Reiki, we just simply hold space. And that's what I'm doing here. Thank you so much for allowing me this opportunity to heal you. You are wonderful.